Hey everyone, welcome back to Ancient Roman Cooks. I'm your host Cameron Gilbert, and today I'll be showing you how to make Dulcia Domestica. This is an ancient Roman dessert that they savored way back in the day, and now I'll be showing you how to make it here at home. And these ingredients we have here at hand are super easy and simple. You can get them at your local grocery store. But starting off, you'll be needing at least 200 grams of dates right here. Next, you'll be needing some red cooking wine, so about 3 tablespoons worth. Next up, we have honey, so 1/4 cup of honey. Then we have our pepper and our salt right here, 1/8 worth a cup. And then we also have our 1/4 cup of pine nuts right here. So with that being said, let's go and get right into it. So starting off, we're gonna be going ahead and taking our dates right here. And we'll just simply line up just a few right here on our cutting board. Now, some of these dates will already, be open, some not so much. So this is when our knife's gonna be coming out of hand. So we're just gonna take our knife, our date, and cut into them using our cutting board as so. Now, you don't want to cut into the date too deep because otherwise you'll split the date in half and that'll just completely ruin it and you won't be able to stuff the pine nuts in there. So make sure you just thoroughly cut slowly, just take your time until eventually you get a nice little opening right here like so, like that. So afterwards, you'll have some nice cut up dates like so, where as you can see, they're not, cut in too deep, but just enough where you can go and stuff our pine nuts in. So now we'll be moving on to our next step, which will be taking our 1/4 cup of pine nuts right here. We'll simply lay out just a little bit for now. We'll go and spread them out nice evenly. Now then, what we're gonna do is we're going to take our knife like so, and afterwards we're going to take the front part of the blade right here like so, make sure it stays on the cutting board, and we're just simply going to just rock.
Now the pine nuts are being chopped into smaller pieces. He's chopping those into smaller pieces because you don't want them too big because we have to stuff the dates.
So after taking time of cutting up the pine nuts, this is what they should look right here. You have a nice grains worth where you can go and stuff our dates. So now we'll be moving on to our next step, which is taking our cut up pine nuts right here, and we'll be taking a date like so, and we'll go ahead and stuff the date with some pine nuts. And afterwards, you'll be repeating this process for the rest of your remaining dates.
Now we have stuffed the dates with the pine nuts.
So now that we stuff our dates with our finely chopped up pine nuts, the next thing we're going to do is we'll be taking our red cooking wine right here like so. And we're going to use 3 tablespoons worth and just thoroughly pour in there like so. We'll go and set that down. Now go ahead and turn on your oven to around a good medium temperature. For me, I'll set it around 5, 6. That should be pretty good. So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take our dates here like so, and we'll just lay them down on the pan. Following with that, we're then going to go ahead and take our tablespoon worth of salt and pepper. So I would say around 1/4 for each. And we'll go ahead and just sprinkle a good amount onto the dates like so. This way it'll give a nice little seasoning and flavor for them. So just thoroughly just sprinkle them on like so. So now we're going to take in 1/4 cup of honey right here, and we'll be drizzling it onto our dates.
Now the dates are being cooked. As you can see, you can hear a little sizzle there. So now we're just waiting to see the skin being removed.
So our delicious Dulcia Domestica is being cooked. This will probably take around like 10 minutes or so, so not too long, but always keep an eye on it to make sure that it doesn't get too overcooked.
Now we're placing the dates onto the plate.
So after we place our amazing Dulcia Domestica on our place to cool down right here, this is the result we get. Like I say, these look already delicious, and I can't wait to take a taste of these. So we're gonna go ahead and set these down right here. We're gonna go ahead and take one of these, and chow time. Oh yeah, now it hits the spot. Now you taste like the nice crunchiness, the red wine, the different seasonings. All of it just comes together with an amazing blend. And that right there concludes our making of Dulcia Domestica. And I gotta say, this is such a fantastic dessert. The best part about it is it doesn't require many ingredients and not too time consuming. And you can make this anytime without ear anybody. So if you guys are in like a sweet tooth mood, hey, definitely make yourself some Dulcia Domestica. But I'm gonna go and head out. Thanks again for tuning into this episode of Ancient Roman Cooks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, y'all.